Good morning, all of you. Today we are going to learn National Parks of India and UNESCO Monuments in India. National Parks. A national park is an area reserved by the government for the protection and conservation of unique or endangered fauna, flora, geological formations, and natural scenery. Let's see what are the national parks of India. A national park is an area reserved by the government for the protection and conservation of unique or endangered fauna, flora, geological formations, and natural scenery. National parks ensure that the endangered wildlife species live in their natural ecosystem so that they have a healthy and balanced population. Though the parks are open for the public to see the animals in their natural habitat, there are restrictions about how they are used. Hunting of animals and cutting of trees are not allowed. Filling the blanks with the correct answers. Help box is given. Jim Corbett National Park. Project Tiger in Jim Corbett National Park. Project Tiger was launched in 1973. Jim Corbett. Ranthambore National Park used to be the hunting grounds of Maharaja of Jaipur. Jim Corbett National Park is the oldest national park in India. Kebul Lamjau National Park in Manipur is the only floating national park in the world. Sundarbans National Park has the largest single mangrove forest in the world. The image of Mount Harriet National Park in Andaman and Nicobar Islands is seen on the back of the Indian 20 rupee note. I don't see this on Indian 20 rupee note. I have both the old one and the new one. On the new one, this is 20 rupee note. On the new one, it is Ellora Cave. Ellora Cave in the new one. And in the old one, the name is not written. Some scenery is shown, maybe the national park. Name the endangered animal. Name the endangered animal that are found and protected in the following national parks. Kaziranga National Park, Assam, highest density of this animal in the world, tiger. South Button Island National Park, Andaman and Nicobar Islands, an endangered sea animal, dugong. Gir Forest National Park, Gujarat, found nowhere else in the world, Asiatic lion. Mukurthi National Park, Tamil Nadu, state animal of Tamil Nadu, Nilgiri Tha. This is, you can see an animal over there, Nilgiri Thar. Then, Jaldapara National Park, West Bengal, also has one horned variety of this animal, rhino, Indian rhino. Desert National Park, Rajasthan, bird found only in India, Great Indian Bustard. Match the national parks with the states in which they are found. Periyar National Park. Periyar National Park, that is in Kerala. Guindy National Park is in Tamil Nadu. Dudhwa National Park in UP. Great Himalayan National Park in Himachal Pradesh. Then Kanha National Park, Madhya Pradesh. Kanchenjunga, Kanchenjunga National Park, Sikkim. Bandipur National Park, Karnataka. Mount Abu Wildlife Sanctuary, Rajasthan. Now down it is given Royal Bengal tiger is a national animal of India. Peacock, national bird of India. Ganga River dolphin, national aquatic animal of India. Hanuman langur, national mammal of India. India has over 500 wildlife sanctuaries, 120 national parks, and 18 biosphere reserves. India is also home to 172 threatened or endangered species. About 5% of India's total area is under protected status. Next, UNESCO monuments in India. UNESCO is the United Nations educational, scientific, and cultural organization, a specialized agency of the UN that promotes peace, security, literacy, human rights, etc. One of its major roles is the preservation and protection of sites or monuments that are of great cultural, historical, or natural significance. Such sites are legally protected by international treaties. There are 35 sites in India which are recognized by UNESCO, of which 27 are cultural sites, 7 are natural sites, and 1 is a mixed site. First one, the Great Himalayan National Park at Kullu in Himachal Pradesh is a part of the Himalaya biodiversity hotspot. It has alpine peaks and meadows and 25 types of forest. Number 2, Hampi is an important religious center on the banks of Tungabhadra River. It was the capital of the famous Vijayanagar dynasty. This group of monuments includes temples and palaces. Number 3, Elephanta Caves is a monument located on an island in the Arabian Sea 10 kilometers from Mumbai. It is known for its Hindu and Buddhist caves that were sculpted from basalt rock. Number 4, the Catholic churches and convents of Goa were built by the Portuguese colonial rulers of Goa and include important monuments such as the Basilica of Bom Jesus, which contains the relics of Saint Francis Xavier. Relics means after death, what all things are remaining, means preserved, bones, etc. The preserved ones still remains. So the remains of that dead body, that is called relics, or remains of what all things remains what are preserved. Those are called relics. Number 5, the Chhatrapati Shivaji Terminus, formerly called the Victoria Terminus, is headquarters of the Indian Central Railways. It's located in Mumbai and is one of the busiest railway stations in India. It was designed by a British architect. Number 6, the Khajuraho group of monuments in Madhya Pradesh was built during the Chandela dynasty. It has features of both Hindu and Jain sculptures and architecture. These are the UNESCO monuments in India which you have to study. Match the two parts of the names of these heritage sites. Here, what is given, here, Sikri Fort, Tomb, Mandir, Mahal, Caves, Temple, Gaya. This is Bodh Gaya, you know it. This monument in Maharashtra is known for paintings related to the life of Buddha. This Ajanta Caves. Ajanta Caves. This monument in Delhi houses the graves of the Mughal emperor and members of the royal family. Humayun Tomb. This monument in Agra was built by the Mughal emperor Shah Jahan as a token of love for his wife Mumtaz. Taj Mahal. This monument in Jaipur is an observatory, Jantar Mandir. This Mandir, Jantar Mandir. This monument served as the capital city of the Mughal ruler Akbar, Fatehpur Sikri Fort. This is a site of spiritual importance where Gautam Buddha attained enlightenment. Bodh Gaya. This fortress was built of red sandstone during the peak of the Mughal dynasty across the river from the Taj Mahal, that is a red fort. This monument in Konark represents the sun god Surya in a chariot with 24 wheels led by a team of 6 horses, that is Sun Temple. The latest Indian sites identified by Unesco and added as heritage sites are Nalanda University in Bihar, Kanchenjunga Natural Park in Sikkim, and Le Corbusier Capitol Building Complex in Chandigarh. Cities can be considered for inclusion in the World Heritage City status list. Jaipur, Ahmedabad, and NCT of Delhi are all cities that are in the pre list for consideration for World Heritage City status. So, in this chapter, there is one project were given. Collect the names and pictures of the main animals that are protected under the National Park and Wildlife Sanctuaries of India. So you start collecting the names and pictures of the main animals that are protected under the national parks and wildlife sanctuaries of India. So slowly you start collecting the names and pictures. So we have seen national parks of India and UNESCO monuments in India. Once again, you go through the national parks. What is a national park? It's an area. A national park is an area reserved by the government for the protection and conservation of unique or endangered fauna, flora, geological formations, and natural scenery. National parks ensure that the endangered wildlife species live in their natural ecosystem so that they have a healthy and balanced population. Though the parks are open for the public to see the animals in their natural habitat, there are restrictions about how they are used. In these national parks, hunting of animals and cutting of trees are not allowed. See these national parks: Cable Lamjau, Mount Harriet, Ranadambo, Project Tiger, Sundarbans, Jim Corbett. In Jim Corbett National Park, Project Tiger was launched. Ranadambo National Park used to be the hunting grounds of the Maharaja of Jaipur. Jim Corbett National Park is the oldest national park in India. Cable Lamjau National Park in Manipur is the only floating national park in the world. Sundarbans. Sundarbans National Park has the largest single mangrove forest in the world. Mangrove forest, that is grown near the sea. The trees in this mangrove forest are capable of withstanding the salty effects of water. Such forest is called mangrove forest. Then Mount Harriet National Park is in Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Sikkim gets its name from the third highest peak in the world. Gets its name from the third highest peak in the world, located in Kullu region, once a hunting ground for the Maharaja of Mysore. Mysore, located in the Aravalli range, has a variety of orchids. Has a terrain ecosystem on the border between India and Nepal, a tiger reserve in the center of India, Madhya Pradesh, located in mountainous western Ghats of South India, one of the few national parks located within a major city. So in Tamil Nadu, that national park is located within a major city. So here we have seen Periyar National Park, Gindi National Park, Dudhwa National Park, Great Himalayan National Park, then Kanha National Park, Kanchenjunga National Park, Bandipur National Park, Mount Abu Wild Sanctuary. Periyar National Park in Kerala, G. This G. Gindi National Park, Tamil Nadu. Dudhwa National Park, UP. Great Himalayan National Park, Himachal Pradesh, located in Kullu region. Then Kanha National Park, that is in Madhya Pradesh. Kanchenjunga, Sikkim. Bandipur, Karnataka, means once a hunting ground for Maharaja of Mysore. Mount Abu Wildlife Sanctuary in Rajasthan. Then we learned monuments. The Great Himalayan National Park at Kullu. Then Hampi. Hampi is an important religious center. Then Elephanta Caves. Here, Elephanta Caves. Then Catholic churches in Goa, Chhatrapati Shivaji Terminus, then Khajuraho group of monuments in MP. Then we saw Ajanta Caves, Humayun Tomb, Taj Mahal, Jantar Mantar, then Fatehpur Sikri, Bodh Gaya, Red Fort, and Sun Temple. Thank you.